Okay, so what kind of situation do we have at the moment from a USD JPY point of view? We have a market that on the weekly time frame has created this huge rejection to the upside. Then the market started a nice first retracement, moved back up, broke the structure, and now the market is retesting this structure, previous support, now turn resistance, and there is the possibility to see the market go make a last move to the downside to go and test this support once again, grab some liquidity, and then make a proper move to the upside. Let's go down on the daily time frame and see what kind of situation we are seeing. Now, on the daily time frame, we can see that the market started with a strong move to the upside, followed by a retracement, completion of the impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside, and then a sideways movement showing a clear deceleration and a possible distribution before the move to the downside. It also seems that with the last candle, we are now breaking below the most recent structure. If today's candle will close back above this previous support, which will be again turn support, obviously all of this starts to seem in it starts to be not valid. But if today's candle will actually close below this support, then this support will be turned resistance at this area, and that is what we are actually interested in, seeing a break of the daily structure before we can be looking for potential shorts. Now, if we go and see what is the situation from a COT perspective, so what hedge funds are doing at the moment on the USD JPY. Now, specifically, if you want informations on the on the USD JPY, you have to go and check the data for the JPY. Why? Because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if you check JPY, you're actually checking JPY USD. So if you want information on USD JPY, you just have to reverse everything. And what we can see with the last report is that, first of all, in the long term, we went from minus 56K net positions to plus 27K net positions, meaning that we went from having shorts outweighing longs to having longs outweighing shorts from a hedge fund perspective. So from an institutional perspective. In fact, we're now sitting at 52K longs and 24K shorts with a 35.2% long exposure and a 16.6% short exposure. And if you look at what we have shorts that are greatly lately shorts have not been open. What does it mean? It means that even if you see some profit taking on the long side, you're not seeing any shorting, meaning that hedge funds are not interested in the short unless obviously today's report will tell us something different. But at the moment, hedge funds are not interested in the shorting, meaning that we can expect more longs to be opened, meaning that if more longs get open on JPY USD, on USD JPY, it means that more shorts are getting opened, which correlates with what we want to see from a price action perspective, as we have just seen. Now, if we will see today's candle close below this area, then what we will be doing with students, we will be monitoring price action on the 4-hour time frame inside of this area next week, waiting for the market to provide to us one of our valid entries. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice short with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities for a nice move to the downside to go and test this weekly structure. But it's very important that we monitor price action inside of this area, because if obviously the market will just be exploding to the upside, this move to the downside was a fake breakout and we will not be taking any short. So we have to be very careful on the 4-hour time frame inside of this area in waiting for the creation of one of our valid entries. And I suggest that you pay close attention as well according to the rules of your own strategy. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you. And I will see you in the next video.